What's going on, guys? Back in the Zuma God garage, and we're with the Prebug. And today, again, it feels like Christmas all over again because you see all the packages we have. Hopefully in this video, we can get this Prebug into a roller condition, and this thing will be officially able to be moved around the shop easily. So I've been ordering parts for a while now. I know I said I was going to take my time on this thing, but the way things has been falling in my lap, I have no choice but to pull the trigger. A lot of emotional buys. So I'm just gonna lay it out on the line. I bought a whole bunch of stuff right here, and I think I have enough to make this thing into a roller. So let's just hop right into it. All right, guys, you see it. This is the Prebug, and it's a little bit different than the last time we recorded. I had to swap the front forks on. I did it off camera because I wasn't sure if they were going to work, but they work, just not with the plastic. So if you have a link for the right forks that work for this bike that accept 30 mil shocks, please let me know. Drop a link, hit me on IG, Zuma God Garage. Anyway, these are the old ones. These were jump brakes. Swapped it out with this one right here. I had to order this from Germany, so that came in super quick too, like 2 days. I loved it. So I think we have enough stuff to get this thing to a roller. We're gonna go right into installing the 30 mil shocks off of, we're going with the bugeye shocks. Whoa. We're going with a set of bugeye shocks. I got a whole stack of parts for this bike, but after we install this stuff, we'll go into opening the rest of this stuff, and let's do it. There we have it, guys. That looking sick already. Got the bugeye shocks on the Prebug. Let's go into the next thing. Let's open up some of this stuff. This is what we were waiting for. This right here is the gas tank, complete gas tank. This was probably the hardest part for me to find so far. And I think I paid more for this gas tank than I paid for the whole frame. Was it a good buy? You let me know. $250. Sheesh. All right, let's figure out how to put this on. I think. Just like that. That was pretty easy. All right, so I do have the sending unit and the petcock. I don't know if you guys see that inside of this baggie. But I'm not going to put it on because it seems that I am missing the gasket for the sending unit. So I'm going to just wait on that. So we don't actually need that right now to get this into a roller. This piece right here, honestly, I do not know how it goes on. There it goes. Looks like it goes on like that. But again, we will just leave that off to the side for now. Got the gas tank semi-mounted up there with 2 bolts, and let's go into the next box. I know this wasn't a crucial piece to getting the bike into a roller, but it's definitely something that I wanted. Oh my goodness. That was completely unnecessary. Oh, sorry guys. But this piece right here, yeah. This is the under tray for the bike. And let's figure out how it goes on. There we go. All right, look at that. All right, guys, you see it. It's starting to look like something. Before we get too much farther, and the bike starts getting a little heavier, I wanted to just grab a motor off my shelf and toss it on. No, it's not going to be the permanent motor that stays on this bike. It's just for mocking up purposes, but let's go grab a motor and let's just throw this thing on and see what it does and see what it looks like. All right, guys, so I just picked up one of these core motors I had on my shelf. This thing's completely clapped out. The tire's not even fully on it, but it will do its job for mocking up purposes. probably should have put this on after, so I'm gonna take this off real quick. And we'll put this thing back on later. Let's take this thing off. Alright, so I gotta remove this tube. So I'm gonna remove this tube real quick. And then I'll swap it with this one, and then I'll throw it all back on. Alright guys, so I got the shaft in the motor. Spin this thing around. And get ready to put this thing in. Right there. Whoa. There we go. Alright guys, you see it. It's bolted up. Got the motor on the bike, but now I have to find a shock so it can actually be somewhat movable, functional. Guys, so I found a shock for the bike. I have no idea what this even came off of, but we're just gonna throw it on. It should be pretty decent enough to get the tire off of the frame. So let's just go ahead and throw this on real quick. There it is, guys. The shock is in. Yeah, buddy. It's starting to look like something. All right, so now that the wheel's on, or the motor's on, I can probably stick this thing back on now. You guys see it, it's starting to look like something. Got the wheels on it, got the motor on it. Everything's dirty as ever, but hey, one step closer. The next package that we're gonna open is from my boy, Josh Dominguez. Definitely gonna link his channel, check out his channel too. He just got his first Prebug. But he hooked me up with his wheel because I couldn't find one locally, so we sent it from Rhode Island to your boy in Connecticut. So big shouts out to Josh. Definitely gonna look out for him later. But let's slap this wheel on there, and then it will be almost a roller. I don't have a tire for it, but these wheels are gonna get taken off anyway. Everything's gonna get powder coated, so he just saved me an extra step anyway. So definitely appreciate it. Thanks again. So let's put this on. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I put these on backwards. Let's swap that around. Yeah, you guys are probably screaming at me earlier when I was putting them on. Yeah, these are backwards. The brake caliper goes on the other side. So let's swap these around real quick, and then I'll put the wheel on. All right guys, so we got the forks swapped around to where they need to be. Sorry, in my defense, it is like 1 o'clock in the morning. So let's put this wheel on now. And this is actually my first time ever putting a wheel on without a tire. Couple up taps. There we go. Yeah, look at that wheel. The wheel's on. This one's falling off the tire. This thing is clapped. But hey, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep moving and see what else we got. All right guys, so the next package is from this dude, Guadalupe, I met from my buddy Jimmy, the one that sold us the bike. He introduced me to him, and Guadalupe has the biggest Prebug inventory I've ever seen. He sent me pictures. Actually, I'll probably show him in the video. But his inventory is crazy. He has every single part that you could possibly imagine. And he's a super friendly guy, super helpful. And definitely check out his page, hit him up. He has everything for Prebug. So I'll definitely link him in the video, in the description, and show you guys how to get in touch with him. But thank you again for him. I definitely got this package from him, and let's open it up without damaging it. Jeez. Yes, the rear rack. I definitely wanted this. And a seat. You know how hard it was for me to find a seat? I asked everywhere, on the pages, on everything. I could not find a seat. So I'm super grateful that this guy hooked me up with a seat. And he has plenty more And again, definitely hit him up. So let's slap this thing on. I gotta find some hardware for it, but look at that, right on top of the gas tank. So, look at that thing. All right, guys, you see it. So I pretty much just try to find all the hardest parts for this bike to get. So like I said, the seat was super hard to find. I mean, I know it's not in the best condition, but hey, it's there as a base. The gas tank was ridiculous to find. I only found one of them, and I had to jump on it. I had to pay $250 for that on eBay. So that actually cost more than the frame. And this back piece right here. So they don't have that new. So the rest of the stuff, like the plastics and stuff, I can find all that stuff on a bunch of different websites. So I think I'm in pretty good shape. So I think I just have one more package, and it's an ignition, and it comes with the key lock. I mean the seat lock. So I'd be able to latch down the seat and stuff. So we can throw that in. I have the hardware for that. That was in the frame already. So let's slap that on, and that might be, oh, I think there's one more package. Let's see. All right. There we go. Seat locks. Key works. I like it. Got back in there. Man. She's getting somewhere. I'm missing a bunch of hardware, like I keep saying. All right, guys, you see it. The bike's almost a roller, minus the front wheel. Listen, we got all the hard to find parts. I know it looks like we just built a clapped out Zuma with a horizontal on it. But trust me, trust in the process. This is just mocking up all the parts, making sure that we got everything, especially the hard to find parts like that gas tank and that seat were definitely super hard to find. Listen, the bike's only gonna get better from here. We're actually gonna start stripping it down. All the other plastics like you know, the fairings and stuff, all those stuff are super easy to find. I can find that stuff easy. So you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, definitely check out Guadalume's page. Definitely check out Josh Dominguez's page. They definitely helped me out a lot. They got everything. Josh got his first Prebug from Jimmy, the one that actually sold me the frame on this one. So, you know, everything's all interconnected, you know, so it's like the Marvel universe over here. But check it out. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the next video. Peace.